What's up, guys? It's Ruben from EntertainmentRocks.com, and on today's brand new episode of ERocks Checking In, we're talking to actor, rapper, total badass, Jose Conejo Martin. Hola, Jose.
Hey,
How are you?
good. I'm good.
Fantastic. So, before we talk about this brand new movie, The Tax Collector, how has quarantine been treating you?
I mean, if you know about my life, I've been under quarantine for a lot of years, so I'm not really tripping on it. I'm actually, I'm using it to I'm taking full advantage of it, and recording music, and working on my podcast, and meeting up with people at Cedar Park, and like just doing what I gotta do, what I always do.
For sure. So, as an actor, as a rapper, how do you think all these regulations and new rules that are coming in, how are they going to affect your work? Like, how do you think it's going to affect it?
I mean, it's definitely going to change, but I mean, the show must go on, so we gotta just adapt, in order to survive. So, we just adapt and see where it goes, and make adjustments along the way.
For sure. Okay. So now we're going to talk about this brand new movie. It's called The Tax Collector. It stars Shia LaBeouf, Bobby Soto, George Lopez, Jose Conejo Martin. I can't say too much because if I say anything, it's going to probably spoil the movie. But it's like, how was it bringing your character to life? Because your character, to say he's crazy, is an understatement.
I mean, it was fairly easy, because without giving up too much, I was in Mexico for a lot of years, so and my character in this movie came from Mexico, so I just let it go, just unleashed it, and at the same time, I'm representing, I came to represent for our culture, not that it's just whether it would have been positive or negative. I gotta represent and show the world, we got those skills too, and we got those interesting characters in our, Latinos are, we're on the map right now. We're the big thing right now. So I think everything just fell in place at the right time, at the right place at the right time.
For sure. So this movie has a bunch of different actors. It has George Lopez, Shia LaBeouf, Bobby Soto, Chelsea Rendon. How was it working with such a stacked cast?
I mean, at first when we would be at rehearsals, it was a little bit intimidating because they've all acted before, and me, I'm just there observing. But they embraced me from the get go, and they they knew that I'm artistic myself, but I was just doing it through the music and through other avenues that I've done. So they embraced me, and I'm kind of quick, and I pick up game, so it was it was awesome. It was amazing at the same time, and kind of for instance, I remember the day that George Lopez walked in to one of the sound stages in Glendale. He walked in, I was kind of that awe factor kicked in, that's the man himself. And the same thing, it happened when Shia walked in for the first time, I was like, oh, snap. But other than that, they're just like me. They're normal people, and everybody's been through trials and tribulations, so they get it,
Yeah, for sure. So speaking of all these actors and everything, do you have any behind the scenes secrets or anything that they did behind the scenes that's funny or that made because it's such an intense movie, so it's was there anything that happened that made you guys just be okay, it's just a movie, it's not real life, it's very we can chill for a bit?
There's this one thing, there's a theme song for us that we would listen to always on the set. It's by this band that plays the vintage oldie sound. What they call the song is called Is It Any Wonder?
Oh, okay.
It's and we would always, everybody loved it. It was low-key tax collector song that bonded us all, you know?
It's amazing. So what's 5 reasons why people should watch The Tax Collector?
David Ayer. Ain't nobody making LA movies like David Ayer, period. He's like, in that genre, he's like top dog. So you gotta see it. If you enjoy Training Day, you know, and The Watch, then this for you. 2, it's an all Latino cast, and I think everybody should support it because, you know, it's like showcasing like crazy talent, you know. 3, I don't know, 3, 4, 5. It's an LA movie, and it's all Latinos, and you know, it's a movie about family, and it's like it's a message basically saying that, you know, family comes first, and at the end of the day, if you don't have family, you don't have nothing, you know. So that's the message right there. Family comes first, you know. So it's a beautiful thing.
It for sure is. Guys, don't miss it. Tax Collector available on DVD, video, in select theaters. Hopefully, if theaters are open by then. On August 7th, 2020. My name is Ruben Perez, EntertainmentRocks.com. That is Jose Conejo Martin. And before we leave, what's next for you? Like, are you planning any more movies? Any more?
Yeah. Can't really talk about it, but there's more things coming down the pipeline. You'll see Conejo again. Trust.
So keep an eye out for Jose Conejo Martin. I'm Ruben Perez. This is EntertainmentRocks.com. Nos vemos.
Blessings.